guys, welcome back to another episode of ASMR. Yeah, this is Nerd Rant ASMR, everybody. I'm Dr. Zombrain also. And that's JJ Austin and his Junior Wolf.
Oh dear, that's gonna be a nightmare in editing.
Suffer.
That's gonna be
Suffer.
fun. Oh dear.
I keep everyone on their toes with my intros. You never know if I'm going to be energetic, quiet, have soda, or not.
I guarantee you people curled their toes at the sound of your whispers. Anyways. Welcome back to Nerd Rant, everybody. I am JJ, aka Junior Wolf, and this is
we already
a
went
dude.
over this. We literally went over this. I said this before.
Yeah, we went over it in whispers. They didn't hear us.
That's true. Y'all are deaf.
Yeah.
I'm going to help you out. I'm Dr. Zombrain.
There you go.
Awesome, Seth. There you go.
Perfect. That's much better.
And we're going to be covering media.
No.
That's it. Thank you all for watching.
We're not covering. What do you mean covering? You can't cover media. Media is constantly growing on so many platforms. You can't just cover media. That's not how media
Hey,
works.
I think there's a platform that's been pretty interesting lately.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think it's Twitch. I know many people probably haven't heard of it, so we're gonna give them the lowdown today.
Yeah, Twitch.tv, I think it is.
Is it?
Yeah.
So many people have TV in their name, and they're normally pretty bad.
Oh yeah, it's true. It's true.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yep.
Now you all know. Thumbs up.
Anyways, we're talking about Twitch today. The very, very popular live streaming platform.
I think it sucks.
I do too. Let's just get that out of the way. Neither of us use Twitch. Like I never even watch anything on Twitch, to be honest.
I do for free stuff.
Yeah, honestly, same. I've done that for a few games.
For Fortnite. A lot of Fortnite.
Yeah,
A lot of FNCS backlinks have been won thanks to me sitting there and watching.
I do it for
Well, setting my
Fortnite,
phone to the side.
Overwatch, Hogwarts Legacy, Valorant.
Yeah. No. But that's not the point of today's episode.
I mean, technically it is. We're just talking about it.
I mean, that's true.
Fair.
So, yeah, I think that's one of the... For me, do you want to talk about why we don't like it? And then we can go into... Actually, I don't know. I don't have any idea. JJ just said this today, and we're just like, let's just report it now.
Totally.
So I'm kind of going... We're going on the flow. So what do we want to talk
going
about?
on the flow.
Yes.
You
You know, like that one
we
Fortnite
are-
emoji, the flow.
We
The
are
crow.
on the flow, everybody. Let's do this.
Yep.
Well, I'll start. I don't like Twitch for multiple reasons. One
Same.
being it never freaking loads. Okay, I can click on any stream right now, and no matter what I do, it's gonna buffer. It's gonna be low resolution. Like I'm not gonna be able to make out practically anything. You have
I do
to
want to
have.
point out that's the same for me. We do not have bad things. I have an iPhone 11, and he has like an $800 laptop
Yeah.
with a graphics card. We do not have bad products. It's not because we're watching it on a potato.
Yeah, no, it literally just does not work. The site itself just is broken the majority of the time.
Yeah.
Which, if you compare it to YouTube, it almost always
Pretty much
loads
never works.
everything
I mean,
in
never,
a high
never
resolution.
breaks. I mean, yeah, it's great. You can get up to 4K,
Yeah,
right?
Mhm.
I haven't seen 4K,
I
but
think
I've
there's
seen
technically
12.
8K now too.
on YouTube though,
Yeah.
I know that's like a thing.
There's very,
'Cause
very
all
few
I've ever,
videos, but
I've
yeah.
only seen up to 2K, but 2K, the basketball game.
Totally.
Yeah. Yeah. I'd say that's a pretty good assessment.
Yeah,
Starting
it's-
point on why Twitch is mid.
It just never works, honestly.
Yeah. For me, it's worked. It's decent. It definitely struggles. Jaden, which you guys have probably heard that name before. I try to watch his streams, and it never loads.
Oh, yeah.
Like, never loads. Aussie Antics, which I watch, normally work, but when we try to do the Cypher PK stream, that like did not work. It was pretty bad.
Yeah. Which I don't know, like, because I've seen so many people watching Twitch fine. Like, Twitch works for a lot of people fine, but I don't know what they are doing different to make it work. Because, like,
Yeah.
I can put it on the lowest resolution possible to try and make it load faster, but it still just sits there buffering forever. It's not the browser. I use different browsers. It's not the
only thing I
internet.
can think of is that it's your internet, but then I also struggle too, and I normally average around 15 ping,
Yeah.
which is not bad at all. So yeah,
Because, like, if
Twitch
it needs, like,
connection
gigabit
does not
internet,
exist.
that is insanely stupid.
yeah. Which, I mean, Twitch is stupid.
This is true. This is true.
Okay. So now that we got that out of the way, is there anything else that you do not like?
Well, honestly, the way they have their algorithm work doesn't make much sense to me. Like, if I go onto the Twitch homepage, right, it'll pull up a stream right on the top of the page that has nothing to do with anything I've ever seen before. I don't know who Betty Nix is, and I've never watched a Returnal stream, but it is recommending that to me as the #1 highlight for some reason. I scroll down, Girlfriends reviews, I actually have heard of them. Sons of the Forest, never heard of that. Overwatch, always on the front page. Valorant. But, like, it just, these things don't look like things that should be recommended to me, if anything. Like, what's Atomic Hearts? What is Sons of the Forest? What's Hunt Showdown?
Don't look up Atomic Hearts. People don't look up Atomic Hearts.
Why?
Please,
Is it bad?
for your sanity. I think it's a good game. Just 19 plus. Let's say that.
Okay.
Let's continue. I just want to point that out.
Brilliant.
Don't click on that video. Don't click on those streams.
Yeah,
Which actually, no, that brings up to another good point. Their rules suck too.
Oh,
'Cause
yeah.
They exist, but they don't exist. Because I remember, obviously you started Fortnite in more Chapter 2. But did you watched a little bit in Chapter 1, right?
Yeah.
Do you remember what happened when Ninja left Twitch?
No.
The first thing, like they since he's not on Twitch anymore, they can do whatever they want with his channel now, pretty much, which is stupid. The first thing was porn.
Oh my.
Yeah, when you go to his page, that's the first thing that pops up. Which, first off, shouldn't be on Twitch in the first place. Let alone be on Ninja's page, which has helped which I think is another thing that I have a problem with. They don't care about their community. Do you know Ludwig?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's left back and forth between YouTube and Twitch. And there's a story that he said that when he left Twitch, they're like, okay, thanks for doing business. But when he wanted to leave YouTube fought for him. They said, hey, here's a better deal. We really care about you. We really want you to succeed. Twitch, literally, and Ludwig is one of the biggest content creators, if not the biggest streamer, especially on Twitch. And they said, bye.
Yeah.
Like, what?
It's kind of insane. Like, I think the big problem with that is the fact that they are technically part of Amazon now. Like, Amazon owns Twitch, and because of that,
that's great.
Twitch is like not taken care of because it's just seen as a small part of that big company. It's really just a branch now. Like, it's not anything that they need to worry about because it's self-sustaining. So it's like YouTube is practically what made Google. So YouTube is well taken care of. There's a lot of people there that are trying to keep it alive.
Sometimes. YouTube, where's the dislikes? I was trying to watch look up an episode of something today, like where to watch it, and I found 7 versions of it, at least. And do you know how long these versions were? There's about 40 minutes to an hour. So I figured maybe it was the episode or like trying to find it. No, the entire hour is just click the link in the description or the comments, and it's just a scam.
Bruh.
So sometimes. Twitch more often than not. Yeah, their rules, not to mention they have like the whole gambling thing, which kind of makes sense, but it also feels like they don't listen to that rule.
Honestly,
How much
Twitch's
gambling?
like moderation just doesn't make sense. Like,
They're
like you said,
sexist, too.
I pull up the recommended page. Atomic Hearts is right here next to Overwatch 2 or Valorant. Like, Valorant, very, I guess, kid-friendly game. It's got guns, but like kid-friendly. You got Overwatch, kid-friendly. Hogwarts Legacy, kid-friendly. Then Atomic Hearts, you're saying, is like a 19+. There's no signifier for that. It just says
Mhm.
adventure game. Like what?
It's not what I've heard about that game at all.
Yeah, it should
There's a
very
specific
much
word that
tell
begins with
me
H.
if
That's
it's
the
like
only thing I've heard
rated
about
mature.
Atomic Hearts.
Like there's no way to tell the difference between them, which honestly is not great at all for their public
No.
image. I don't
it's
understand how
terrible.
they haven't got smacked down on with things like COPPA like YouTube did. Like it just is befuddling.
They're also very sexist.
This is also true.
Very. There's a popular. I shouldn't say popular. Should I say viral?
Yeah.
It's popular seems like it should be good,
Mhm.
but this is very negative. Of a girl that just threw her cat.
Mhm.
Kind of went viral, and she's fine. She didn't get in trouble. And then a guy does something. What's something really stupid that a guy's got banned for on Twitch? Like something really small.
Ooh, there was a guy who smashed his desk and got banned for aggression.
Oh, that's right. There's a guy. Yeah, that's happened a few times.
Uh-huh.
But a girl's throwing cats, and she's fine.
Yep.
Excuse me?
Animal abuse is okay, guys, but
Only for
breaking
girls.
things
Only
that
for
you
girls.
paid for. No, not at all.
That's self-harm, of course.
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah.
But only for
Animals,
guys.
those aren't life. Yeah, only for guys though.
Yeah. Like, that's even neglecting the fact that the majority. This is very, very controversial claim. There you go.
Subject, claim.
A very controversial claim, but Twitch almost always highlights the female creators on their page over the male ones.
Oh yeah, I think racist is definitely more I don't know as much about that part, but I'm pretty sure the number 2 content streamer on Twitch is black, and I've never heard of him. I feel like I should hear about him.
Yeah.
Twitch, in their one video about like honoring people, definitely did not mention him. I know I heard that. That's where I heard this from. I don't know about you, but I feel like the number 2 should be a pretty big deal, but apparently not. Yeah, it's rough. I did hear that apparently. Hold up, JJ. I want you to look up. I'm gonna talk about some other BS. I want you to look up the creator of Twitch, like the CEO. I want you to find his Twitter and see how much he just loves being the CEO of Twitch.
Oh, dear.
I saw this from the Charlie Moist Critical. Yeah, Twitch just has so many problems. I do want to say though, there is one thing that I like about Twitch and how easy it is to be partnered. It's really easy, which is good, except you're not making a lot, and that's only like a part. That's like half fund. Like there's being a partner, and then there's being partner pro, pretty much, which is where you actually get most of the benefits. We can at least start earning money with what is it, like 50 hour, like you need like 4 consecutive viewers and like 20 hours watched or something in a month, which is not too bad at all. Obviously, not anyone can do it, but did you find it?
Emmett Shear.
I think so.
I don't see anything about Twitch on here.
Exactly.
Wow.
Yeah, my man literally does not care about Twitch. Like, we know, everyone knows about Susan, whether it be good or bad, right, from YouTube, but how many people really know much about the background of Twitch other than, it's racist, sexist,
Yeah.
etc., etc.
It's not great.
No, but it's a huge platform. One thing with the algorithm, and I feel like it's just so much stupider to try to blow up on Twitch. We have big people like Ninja and Cypher that are on there. I don't think Ninja's on there anymore. He's on everything else, including OnlyFans. Yeah, it's just not the move. I feel like, because how many times do you see these people with hundreds of thousands of like viewers, and how many times do you see the smaller ones? You have to really search for the smaller ones. Whereas some of my videos just randomly go viral on YouTube. I cover a brand new update on Fortnite, and I have like 9 viewers. That's not a lot, but like compared to Twitch, it would take me months to get to 9 viewers, if not years.
Yeah.
Like, unless you get a lucky break, which is hard to come by nowadays.
And like, back to the whole like gender thing. it's going to be a lot easier to gain those viewers if you are a female, because simply having your face in the thumbnail will make all the difference. Because let's be honest here, the majority of people going to watch Twitch are guys. Like it is mostly a male audience, and
especially with like all the games and stuff. Like there's gamer girls that aren't too bad, but I feel like there's definitely facts out there to prove like it is majority male.
And so like if you compare a small male streamer to a small female streamer, the female is going to get a lot more views just because guys are a little bit thirsty sometimes.
Jaden.
Jaden, put on a wig and put your face in the thumbnail. Go.
Yep. We're telling you how to blow up.
Yeah, totally.
Literally and metaphorically.
Yep.
The wig might have C4.
Look, here's a perfect example. 2 uber small streamers right here. This guy in the thumbnail has his shirt off, obviously trying to thirst people in, has 24 viewers. This girl wearing a simple headset with nothing but her face, 47 viewers.
Jolly. God, gotta love that. Yeah, so the algorithms suck. Their rules of moderation suck. Connection sucks. But they do have some pretty good monetization streams, like their programs.
Yeah, I also think it's as much as I hate to say it, the live streaming environment that they create is a lot better than YouTube's. Like,
absolutely. YouTube definitely has more videos than live streams.
The chat, like, I love how Twitch does their chat. Their chat is really well done. Like, the whole benefits to people who subscribed, that's really cool. I like that idea, and I hope to see YouTube integrate that at some point.
It's so much more friendly, right? Like, during the Fortnite Fracture, not morning, me and JJ tried to help me set up my stream to have, like, overlays and stuff, and everything was for Twitch. Everything was for Twitch. So, yeah, like, JJ obviously had some, like, he had a better quality computer to actually stream it, where I had to try to stream it from my PlayStation, but I can even stream it from my phone. Like, I can stream to Twitch from my PlayStation and use my phone to add a chat overlay and a sub goal, all from my phone. You can't do that with YouTube. So it's definitely more friendly for streaming, for sure. Like, there's more people, are going there to watch streams.
Looking at the chat, it makes it feel a lot more like a community because, you know, each account has a different color for their name. They have different icons, like, representing what they are to the community, like 24-month subscriber, moderator, verified, like a bunch of different things telling you, hey, this person has been here for a while, or hey, this is a new viewer.
Yeah. Not to mention you have the dings of new subscribers and followers. Donations, like you can have them read them out the donations.
It makes it a lot easier to honor your community.
I think you can do most of that with YouTube. It is just a lot harder, or it takes a paid program.
Yeah. And I think Twitch is also a lot easier to help push different community elements. Like in this random streamer I just clicked into, she's got her Discord link down here. She's got her tips and donations link with a leaderboard for tips. She's got all of her medias linked. She's got like all the games she plays, her YouTube, like there's so much down there, and it makes it feel so much more like a home to the streamer than YouTube's description could ever be.
Yeah, I feel like with YouTube's character description, it really screws it over for trying to put links and stuff in there too. Not to mention I think another big thing is because YouTube is so easy, it's free and everything. I feel like there's so much more BS when it comes to comments and stuff, where I just don't see as much with Twitch.
Yeah.
Like the spam comments or people just copying Mr. Beast, have Mr. Beast 3794 with a Mr. Beast profile picture. Yo, want a free iPhone? That just fills the comments. Mostly after they're published, which is one nice thing about YouTube. They publish very easily. I feel like it's a lot harder and just not as efficient when you upload a VOD to Twitch.
Yeah, no, Twitch VODs are honestly confusing to me, because if I click into someone's channel, it shows me they're live up top, and then I get some VODs, but then some of them are also clips mixed in with them, because like this one's 7 minutes, this one's 4 hours.
and even when you watch the VOD, it's so much harder to like fast forward, whereas on YouTube, it's just like a normal video, which is not that bad at all.
But then if they host somebody's stream, it's also included in their VODs, which is weird because it's also not their channel.
Twitch struggles. Twitch is mid.
A little bit.
Did you say you had some news though that recently happened or something?
I mean, there's been a lot happening with Twitch recently, mostly behind the scenes. They've been trying to switch up the way that they fund creators a little bit. I forget exactly what it was, but it was something about like them having to change monetization like levels. Like certain creators will now be making less. I think if you're on the lower end, you're going to be making a little bit less per view. Because okay, if I remember correctly, they gave a choice to almost everyone who is a partner. You have 3 options. You could have like 3 ads play anytime somebody clicks into your stream and be making more money. Have 1 ad and a skippable ad play, or you could just have a skippable ad play. And each one gives you different amounts of money. Obviously, the skippable ad being the least amount of money, and the 3 ads being the most amount of money. I think you have to have a certain amount of viewers to get the highest option, but most people are going to obviously try and take the option that gives them more money. But that means people now wanting to watch my stream are going to click it and have to sit through 1.5 to 2 minutes of ads before they even get to my screen.
The 3 ads just isn't great, but then only having 1 skippable isn't too good. I feel like having that middle place is just the smartest option, right? You're going to be making some kind of money, but you're also not going to be forcing them to sit there and watch 3 unskippable ads.
Yeah, but then if we compare that with how YouTube works, YouTube's like... What's the word I'm looking for?
Monetization?
No. People watching for length of time. What's the word for that term?
Viewer?
Retention. YouTube's retention is a very, very important part of the platform. And usually, if you've seen any of like channels' retention graph, it drops off in the first few minutes if you're not like sticking with it. And if I go on Twitch and I have to sit through 2 minutes of ads before I even get to my stream, it's not even gonna be worth staying there. I'm gonna click off and find something else that's not gonna give me that many ads. So honestly, it kind of hurts the channel a little bit more.
Use Twitch to watch Jaden every once in a while. It normally doesn't work. Or when FNCS, there's normally like free stuff. There's just generally free stuff. I normally just let it sit there, but I also like watching the tournaments, and it's so annoying when I just want to sit there and let it sit, but I have to make sure it's plays and not pauses after 3 minutes of ads.
Yeah.
That's like too much.
It's kind of ridiculous.
Especially when it's streaming, right? Like, I don't think you can get ad-free on Twitch, right?
I think you can. I think there's a way somewhere.
But either way, like YouTube, if so, it's going to have 2... I've only ever seen up to 2 ads, right? Sometimes they can be like 30 seconds. Sometimes they can be like 15 seconds and unskippable. Sometimes they can be 3 hours. But skippable. Which just isn't too bad. Like a minute, not too bad. But when it's like multiple 30-plus second, 30, 45-second ads that are unskippable, and 99% of the time, they are not relevant at all. YouTube has some like cool games or something that I've seen. Like today I saw an ad. Have you heard of Cats in Soup?
Nope.
It's really fun. It's just you have little cats that are going around and they're bouncing on trampolines and making soups and juice. It's just really wholesome, and it's just a fun it's just like a relaxing game, right? It has like lo-fi beats kind of.
Why are you excited about this?
Look, college sucks. I need a de-stressor, and if it's gonna be a cat game where cats are just jumping all around and making soup, it's gonna be, I can decorate them. I can put little straw hats, and I can make the little lights bunnies instead of lanterns. It's so wholesome.
The guy that plays Fortnite all day.
But like that, see, it caught my attention, right? Yeah, there would never be an ad on Twitch that's like actually made me do something.
Yeah. The only Twitch ad I ever saw and was interested in was the Geico Portal ad.
Need that insurance.
Oh yeah.
Wait, what did you say?
Geico and Portal.
See, I thought you said turtle or
No,
something.
Portal.
And like I thought like wait, turtle, it's a gecko. But I am like, wait, no, he said portal.
Portal. Yeah. Okay. So Twitch likes to run like very specific ads. Twitch knows its audience is gamers. So certain companies will pay to have like gaming specific ads on Twitch specifically. And
Kind of smart.
Yeah. Geico was one of them. They made, I think Angry Birds one was streamed on TV as well, but like they made an Angry Birds one, a Portal one, like a couple of classic games, you know? And I remember the Portal one was a big deal to a lot of people because obviously Portal's been kind of dormant for the past who knows how long. And everyone was like, ooh, does this mean Portal's becoming active again? Does this mean Portal 3? Gasp.
No.
But no, it was just a level used in a old concept trailer for Portal 2, I believe. And they were like, yes, you can use this IP in your advertisement.
Nice.
Yep.
Speaking of dead games, did you see Rebel vs. Dying tomorrow? Servers are shutting off.
Really?
Yep. This was announced a while ago. But
Great.
yeah, I saw a tweet. Its last official full day was today.
I don't think anybody was playing that.
It seemed like there is a few, definitely not like Fortnite. But there's a few thousand, I think, that really played it. It's just the gaming world has been well oversaturated with battle passes and battle royales.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah.
Yep.
I think another decent thing about Twitch is if you do like a specific game, because like it is mostly for games, right? There's not like reacting to anime streams and like that whole section, right? It's mostly just games. But it's very easy to find a game, right? You like a specific game, you can find that category and find people that are streaming that game. Right, like I can go look up Fortnite. If I want to go watch Black Ops 2, I can do that. If I want to go watch Plants vs. Zombies, I can look that up. And it's going to give me an entire section of that specific game. Which I feel like with YouTube, it's a lot harder because they don't just do streaming. I'm going to get ads, I'm going to get trailers, I'm going to get videos.
Yeah.
Right, like it's going to be a lot harder to find somebody that's live.
And YouTube does
especially the
technically
smaller
have
ones.
that kind of feature. Like, if you go into the description of a gaming video, you can click on, like, the game is linked down there, and it'll take you to other content around that game. But it does not work the same way Twitch's does in, like, hey, here's, like, everybody live right now. Here's some other content. It's, like, it's different.
It's there, but
it's not as
definitely
polished.
It's not as polished as Twitch. I feel like, because I just want to say that because I feel like this entire episode we've been pretty much nagging about how bad Twitch is, which I don't disagree with, but we have to point out where they do good, right? And they've definitely done some good things well.
Wait, there are Twitch gift cards?
Mm-hmm.
Bro, what?
Wait, wouldn't there be?
I've never seen one of those in my life.
I haven't seen them, but I'm not surprised. But yeah, I do also feel like when it comes to Twitch specifically, and I don't see this as much as YouTube, because I feel like YouTube, people don't have to spend as much. You can still have donations on YouTube, right? But they can make money from YouTube.
Yeah.
Twitch, not as much. A lot of it comes from donations. And then like there's people that are like, oh, you only donated $1? Come on, that's pathetic. Like you don't have to, you can't watch me for free. You have to spend money. And like there's streamers like that, and that's definitely a lot worse on Twitch.
Yeah.
Because that's how they make their money. They have, like, they're doing it from donations. It's kind of like in America, the tipping culture, right? Like other places around the world, they're getting paid actual money.
Yeah.
Whereas in America, a lot of the money is supposed to go on the consumer to give them money. So I have to go out, spend all the money on gas, right? Then I have to buy my food, and then I have to tip them 20 to 30%. And what if I only buy a small thing? I spend $15. Okay, 20% is gonna be like $3. They can't live off of that. I think the one place, I forget if it was here in Florida, they were literally making $2.50 an hour.
Yeah, it's kind of rough.
And that's kind of like the same thing as Twitch. Like, they're definitely making money, but it is not that much. Again, like I said, if you really want to succeed, YouTube is where I think we see that a lot with TikTok too. TikTok, a lot of people blew up. I don't know if you've seen like I think it was at KSI. He had like 100 million views worth of videos, and he got like less than $100. But then you see a lot of
TikTok
people.
view is a lot easier to get. Like scrolling past it counts as a view.
Yeah, but I'm saying like when you look at that, a lot of people blow up on there, but then switch and even re-upload a lot of their content on YouTube because that's where they're actually making money. And YouTube has been really going at the YouTube Shorts side of things.
Yeah.
Like better monetization and stuff. Which honestly, how do you think Twitch would do if they added a better clips thing? Kind of like, where you have YouTube and you can see, but then you can go to YouTube Shorts. What if there's just a section on Twitch where you can just go to like a specific game and just look at clips of that game?
I mean, technically there is. Like, if you go and click on, obviously in the games category, just a specific game, there's 3 tabs. There's live channels, there's videos, and then there's clips. Now, the clips section is not the kind of clips as in like YouTube Shorts where it'll bring it up and you can scroll through them easy. You have to click on it video by video, and it's like a minute long each. So like I can click on this ninja clip, but to go to another clip, I have to go back and then into another one.
Like YouTube Shorts.
Yeah, I think refurbishing that would honestly help them a lot.
And I see following, discover, browse, esports, and search. Like imagine there's just a clips part down there.
Yeah, I think that'd be a great move by them, especially with most media moving toward the short form content. I think going for something like that, because it's not streaming, so it would probably perform in terms of like loading things a lot better. You can, obviously it'll bring up like, you could have 2 categories like recommended and followed channels. So like have your ninja clips pop up in one category and then a bunch of recommended like the algorithm would use. Though I think Twitch doesn't necessarily have as good an algorithm, so I'm not sure it would do as good in that format. It'd probably just have to recommend you clips in the same game, less so clips like of the same interests, if that makes sense.
I mean, I didn't even realize that they were bought up by Amazon, but I feel like especially if they do have Amazon, I feel like that'd be a lot easier to get servers for something like that too. So like beforehand, I don't know how big they were, but with Amazon backing them, they can definitely incorporate that. And I forget, have you used Prime?
I have,
much?
yes.
Amazon Prime. How's that algorithm? I haven't heard.
Amazon Prime's algorithm is pretty good. Like honestly,
so that's what I mean. Like if they have Prime, like if they have Amazon backing them, they can take some of their knowledge with algorithms when it comes to content and having that money to back servers.
Yeah, that makes sense. Have you? Speaking of Prime, have you looked into the Prime Gaming much?
No, not really.
Okay. Prime Gaming is basically if you own Amazon Prime. You link it to your Twitch and you get free subs, basically. You get 1 free sub a month and you can give that to any creator of your choice, and it basically just pays for the sub for you. You get all
like
the
Metro.
same benefits. Yeah, kind of like that.
You can get boosts for servers.
But it's all for free, so you don't have to pay independently.
Okay. I mean, it's not fully free, though, because you still need to pay for Prime.
You have to pay for Prime. But it also gets you, like, a bunch of gaming, like, in-game content through a similar system to Twitch drops. You go in and you claim it through, like, your little locker thing, and it changes every few months.
That'd be where the Twitch Prime probably came from, then. Some of the oldest and rarest Fortnite skins is there's like some Twitch drop, like Twitch skins.
That's where this came from. Yeah,
that's probably the Prime bundles.
Yeah, I still use it to this day. Like, there's a lot of junk in there. Like, nobody's going to care about Hero Farm Saga's 40 gold bars that you can get for free.
That's my 4th favorite game.
But like, they have stuff for Valorant, Rainbow Six, League of Legends, Red Dead Online, Candy Crush, PUBG. Like, there's a lot of big games in here. Mostly throwaway content.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Because like you said, throwaway. A lot of that stuff's not too big. Fortnite has like cosmetics that you can get. Sometimes it's just sprays. Like the new icon had a Twitch drop for 1 day. It was just a little emoticon. I didn't really worry about it. But like, I wouldn't mind having like a nice different color of the FNCS backbling, or you've gotten pickaxes and stuff before from it.
The stuff they give for Valorant is usually pretty bad. Like, they give stickers or sprays or stuff, and that's not the thing that you'd want to collect. But like, once they gave a shotgun skin, which was probably the best they gave, So that was worth grabbing. So like every now and again they'll have good stuff. They've had like some pretty good Fall Guys content recently too, like giving away skins and kudos and
kudos to them.
Yep.
Let's see, what other, I feel like, and the other reason I say the whole clip thing is just seeing how that's taken over the internet, like how, I feel like, especially, I forget specifically when, but like just that fast-paced short content has been really big. We had Reels, YouTube, Snapchat has something, it has a spotlight thing, right? Like almost every social media has some kind of video feed where you're gonna scroll through for short videos with like audio that you can put to like make that more viral. So I feel like Twitch would do it differently. It wouldn't be as edited, right? Like it'd be from the stream, but like just scrolling through like a specific content creator, and I can just go to specifically like Ninja or Cypher PKs, and it's just random clips that either he saved, people saved, stuff like that. I feel like that can really help because that's a whole other audience then, like that don't like watching live. Because I don't like watching live. I might watch VODs because sometimes it's like, oh, this is boring. I just have to sit here for 5 minutes. So I want to fast forward and I can't. Imagine if I can just scroll through Cypher PK just clips, just 1 minute clips of him playing games. I would love that.
Honestly,
it's so much easier.
It's really hard to find places like that for strictly like gaming clips. Like you can go on YouTube and look for certain channels that have gaming clips and stuff,
but then they might have some clickbait, right? Like Cypher has some good stuff, but then he has some random like, here's the 3 worst players, it's Ninja and Courage, like it's jokes, right? It's getting him views, but I just want to scroll through and just look for like gaming clips, which I have a lot of because of how much the algorithm has like adapted to that, all my Modern Warfare and Fortnite clips. But it'd be so much easier if I can just go straight to Twitch and just look at literally clips from the game, directly from the game.
So like I just go specifically Fortnite category and it'll pull up a bunch of Fortnite clips of players
that I can just scroll through.
That'd be really cool. And obviously you still have your more entertaining content from like your just chatting category. Like you go in there and you'd see a lot more like comedy
like the little
stuff.
I see some of that sometimes too. Like people like just a clip from a Twitch chat. It's just like, oh, here's do something stupid. But that would actually give me a reason to use Twitch.
Yeah.
Like, practically.
Honestly,
like,
same.
YouTube's great, but I would not mind doing that. Because if you guys, like, know my YouTube channel, I just post a lot of, like, live just games. I might edit them sometimes to, like, cut it down because there's, like, 15 minutes where I'm just doing challenges at the beginning. So you don't want to watch the full 20-minute video with, like, 10 minutes of me running around. But I like that kind of stuff. I wouldn't mind seeing more of that. I wouldn't mind some commentary, but I don't really like having, like, music tracks blasting in my ears and having a crazy intro, but also having like fast-paced like cut transition, spin, all that kind of stuff. Like watching wise as well. I'm trying to put that more in my videos because it brings in the views, but that's not like I'm trying to heavily edit it. So it's definitely a different type of audience, but it's an audience nonetheless, which would only help Twitch.
This is very much true.
Until there's a clip that somebody canceled for following the rules or something.
Because like
that's how Twitch works.
Like, did you hear the big thing about like their copyright rules? Like the big problem
I don't know
that
much
happened?
About it because I don't care about Twitch.
Basically, it's hysterical. This is gonna
be great.
The reason YouTube doesn't let you upload things with music in them is because they don't want people to be able to go back and listen to that music through your channel. And Twitch technically has the same rules. The big thing that was happening at the time was people were going and watching TV shows on their live stream, and Twitch was like, hey guys, this is technically a form of pirating. Now people can watch it without having to pay for the show. Try not to do this. But then after that, nothing changed. So they basically said, okay guys, here's another proposition. Just don't upload your VODs. We'll allow you to break the rules and we will not crack down on you. Just don't upload your VODs because then you're going to get caught by the people who own the rights to the things that you're watching.
Excuse me? What?
Because then people can go back and see. Yeah, they literally...
I don't know if I heard
Twitch,
you right.
In an email to creators, said, I'm paraphrasing, but like they literally said, don't upload your like watching your videos or listening to music as VODs. You can keep doing it. We won't stop you. We're not going to crack down, but don't upload it as a VOD because then you'll get caught. Now, obviously, there were a couple instances, like I heard a lot of people who were watching Avatar, The Last Airbender series, got cracked down while live. But depending on the show, like you could still get away with watching it live. And as long as you didn't upload it as a VOD, your channel wouldn't get a penalty because the copyright wouldn't have caught you. And Twitch was fine with that.
Bro, that's like where I work. I sell alcohol, and we have a limit, right? You can only buy a certain amount. So you can only walk out with like 3 liters of wine, right? Like 4 bottles, which is still a lot, but like a lot of people want more, right? So do you know what we have? We have a piece of paper saying you can take it to your car and come back and get more as many times as you want. So we have a limit, but you can just take it to your car and come back and get more.
Bruh.
Like, it literally tells people to do that. So, like, that's what I feel like I'm getting from here. Like, we have limits. It's just, here's a workaround. Yes, you can't, like, have this saved, but you can do it live all you want.
Like, there's 2 sides to this. One, that's great that they are trying to find a way to allow streamers to keep doing the things they want to do.
Because I think that is nice, right? Like, it's fun to see reactions. Now, I wouldn't mind seeing videos, but I totally understand, like, yes, like, I tried doing that, and then my entire video, like, you have to go about it a really annoying way when you're doing, like, a YouTube video.
Yeah.
So it'd be nice just to have it done.
Yeah.
But it's also, like, it's the rules.
It's like, this is technically illegal. Like, you're still breaking the rules. Thanks for telling me a way to avoid it, but, like, still, it's not something that should be done. And the fact that this company, who is technically liable for everything on the site, is telling me I can keep doing it is kind of not okay. Like,
my brain hurts.
I don't
Twitch
understand.
is so bad. I don't. Yeah. I mean, like I said, like, I started, like, at the beginning talking about, like, the creators. Look at how many creators are leaving or complaining. Ninja's not there. Ludwig is in YouTube now. Like, it's just, even if you're number 1, they don't care about you. So, even if you're a mild one and you have, like, 5,000 viewers, I say leave. I say try to go to YouTube or something. Because even with all the great, like, community you can have, they don't care about you. You can get in trouble for stupid reasons. Like, it's dangerous. It's really risky to do it on Twitch.
And honestly, Twitch is very, like, unstable in terms of, like, is it going to stay alive or not? Like, there are so many legal liabilities right now, and the community is wavering. Like, it's not nearly as big of a site as YouTube is. It's honestly, your career is at more risk if you stay on Twitch than if you hop over to YouTube.
Yeah, like, say, here, I'm gonna do a little test. If I go to Fortnite, that's the first thing that follows up. Makes sense. It has 42,000 people watching. But then if I go to Fortnite on YouTube, let's see, first thing that shows up to the game, and I'm getting so much ads, content, stuff like that. There's more. Here's one from 3 weeks ago, 15 million views, 55,000 views. Like, there's just so much content. Like, it's so much easier to find that too, right? Like, if you want to succeed, you can upload it a VOD, you can do shorts, right? Like, it's so easy to try to make your channel succeed if you need the money.
Yeah, it very much caters to the way you want to make content, and there's going to be people who want to watch it no matter what. So it just makes it easier for you to be able to do what you like doing and succeed in that.
Yeah. Jaden, I'm calling you out. Just
don't.
Join us. What?
Totally.
I'm not crazy. You're crazy.
Yeah, totally.
Anyway, what else is there?
I just Googled when Amazon bought Twitch, and I didn't even know it was this early, but apparently it was in 2014 that they bought Twitch.
That makes sense if the Twitch drops were happening.
Yeah, like that was a while back.
Yeah. As you can see, we don't care too much about Twitch.
Thing is, I don't think the Prime subscription was integrated until like 2020 to 2021. So what were they doing for those like 6+ years? Like
I
what?
don't know, because they're from like early chapter 1. Like I'm talking before season 5, chapter 1, which was 2017.
Well, that's Prime Gaming. Like Prime Gaming is a little bit different. Like I think that existed technically before you actually linked it to your Twitch. Like obviously it had things to do with Twitch, but I think it existed before you linked it to Twitch. But like the whole Prime sub, like where I can sub to a channel, was not existent until like 2020.
Huh.
So like I don't know what they were planning on doing with the IP, because that's kind of insane to me that 6 years went by and Amazon of all people didn't do anything with this massive growing company that they had.
I mean, they're probably getting, I wonder, with donation, I mean, there's plenty of money going on Twitch, right? Like bits and everything. So they'd still be making money from it.
Yeah.
Because like I said, most of the money comes from donations for the content creators, but then another way that Twitch does donations is more than just direct money. It's bits, which is like an in-service currency that you have to spend money on Twitch. So they probably get a portion of that. So if I want to buy 1,000 bits for $9.99, they probably get most of that. And then like use some of that to pay the creators like half. It's really scummy most of the time, but
Yeah.
so they probably just were like, let's do something extra. Get more people to subscribe to the main service, which is Amazon Prime. I don't know. That's just complete speculation.
Yeah.
I have no idea because I didn't know this. I knew this is a thing, kind of. It's not the full extent.
I almost wonder what would have happened if Google bought Twitch instead. Because when it was purchased by Amazon, it was only $1 billion. And obviously that sounds like a lot, but for something like Twitch that was rapidly growing,
Especially
that's a
back
deal.
then.
Yeah, and
it's like a lot more money
if
than
Google
$1 billion
got its
now,
hands
with
on
people
it-
becoming billionaires and trillionaires.
like YouTube had really only just started its streaming kind of basis back in 2014. So if Google had bought Twitch and somehow integrated that into YouTube, that would
I
have
was
been
about to
massive.
say, imagine if the VODs went straight to YouTube.
That would be insane.
That would be amazing.
Because then they'd already have like their streaming platform, like the whole YouTube gaming thing that existed for a little while, where you're like, oh, go here to watch a bunch of streams. If that was just Twitch, like that linked straight to Twitch, like that would have
Or,
been
like,
so huge.
Financially, that would have helped everyone, right? Because here's the other thing. Twitch, you probably would have switched from having a Twitch account to just using your Google account, right? And having one account, so your Twitch would be the same as your YouTube channel. So imagine like followers could like subscribe, right? Even if they spent money on Twitch, but then you also get, actually, yeah, like imagine when you subscribe, there's Join on YouTube, right? It'd be the same thing. You spend money on this channel, and not only do you get a subscription doing whatever on Twitch,
But you
also can see extra videos and content from Join on YouTube,
Yeah.
all from one universal thing.
That would have been massive. I'm almost
But JJ,
disappointed.
that made sense. That makes sense for success. So
So
it
of
would
course
never
it wouldn't happen. Tisk.
no, honestly, I hate that. Like, same thing with our console video or podcast about the idea behind Nintendo and stuff. Like, we think of some really good ideas to really help these people, like the clips and that. But we don't matter.
Of course
And
not.
it's not even because we're small. It's just the fact that they don't care.
Like, I guarantee you, if somebody as massive as PewDiePie said this, like, it still wouldn't really affect anything.
Why PewDiePie? Because I feel like PewDiePie is not the main voice to do anything anymore.
I mean, he's definitely a
Maybe
huge
Charlie. He
Mr.
is,
Beast?
but compared to back in the day, Mr. Beast, yeah,
Okay.
that'd be good. Because PewDiePie still has that, but like, look at how much views he gets sometimes. Actually, now I'm just curious.
Should you pull up PewDiePie?
Yeah. So if we go to the last video, 1.4, 2.3, 2.9, 3, which is still a lot, but for someone that has over 100 million subscribers, it's not fantastic. Remember the days with Meme Review and Luai? Those were great. Now he's becoming a dad.
Imagine, bro. YouTube dad is gonna be a real dad.
Anyway, let's go back to Twitch, because I feel like we've talked more about YouTube.
I mean, it's the easiest thing to compare it to. What other live
'cause,
streaming platforms do you know of other
Mixer?
than... Bruh. I mean,
That's a
I know
funny
practically
joke.
nothing about Mixer. Why did Mixer die
It's
so quickly?
dead. Because who would use Mixer when there's YouTube or Twitch? Half, like I said, like monetization wise. Actually, who owned Mixer? Was it Amazon? I
That
don't
was
think it was
Microsoft.
Amazon. Microsoft? Yeah, but I mean, just monetization wise, YouTube is just where it's at, and like Twitch is just easier and more friendly. They're not going to help you, but like it's easier to start, like, you know, with the whole overlay and everything, setting up donations. So it's just like, why? Like, who's going to use this third app when everyone already has YouTube, right? Like, that's super easy because everyone has YouTube at this point. And Twitch, that's where you go to stream. Like, it's just, I think they started with Ninja. I think around that time is when it started. With that huge deal. Because if it's Microsoft, that probably explains why he had so much money. Because I think it was like $6 million.
Yeah.
And after that, like, he left. He went back to YouTube. Or Twitch, I forget which one. So it's just like, Because I think that's another thing, like we said earlier, with like, with numbers, everyone has YouTube. So it's so much easier to do it on there and actually have a chance for something to blow up. Whereas, especially like because it can upload as a VOD so easily to this massive network, if I stream for like 2 hours, right? And it's a brand new update of a brand new game, like Destiny 2, I think, is having a new season or launch or something, my friend said, and they want to update so they can play. If I stream that for the first 2 hours, right, and I upload that as a VOD, what are the chances that's going to get any traction on Twitch as a VOD?
Probably 0.
What's the chance of me possibly getting, not like a lot, but even 100 views afterwards on YouTube?
Pretty big.
There's a chance.
Yeah.
That's the thing. So YouTube is just a better option. For like more community, right? Because there's also like community pages, which I've been trying to get into a little bit more, stuff like that. Which imagine if Twitch had like a whole thing like that too. Actually, do
I'm not sure.
let me open it up. Let's go to Cypher PK. He's playing Elden Ring. Can I go to the page? There we go. So there's about section with links, schedule. Just has today's videos. It just has two collections, each with 5 videos. There is past streams, highlights, which are like 20 minutes, clips, and then there's just live chat. Yeah, there's no like community.
Okay, I
Post.
looked at Mixer real quick, so just to follow up on that, apparently it was really good as, like, you know how your PlayStation can easily stream to either YouTube or Twitch just like through a couple button presses. Apparently Mixer was all about streaming from Xbox, like, mainly, and Windows.
I mean, that makes sense, right? Microsoft. If PlayStation could do that,
Yeah.
they needed a competitor. So
And apparently
what-
they also had a
They just made a
mobile
whole
app
other streaming-
for iOS and Android. where-
iOS,
iOS? I'm not saying
iOS.
iOS.
it's
I'm
iOS.
saying iOS.
It's iOS.
I don't
You're wrong.
care.
You're wrong.
It had a mobile app for phones that could also stream
App
to
Store
it.
and Google Play.
But it was also trying to push things like music events and like the more community feel of things, which for something that was already smaller than Twitch, trying to push community didn't really work out because there wasn't any there. It apparently had
Yeah.
little to no support for PlayStation, which makes sense because it's a Microsoft product, and was very specifically supportive of certain games. But apparently it was a lot easier to be discovered on there. Like your channel had a lot more chance of being seen and getting views.
I mean, when you
than on
don't have
Twitch.
so many people that have huge followers. Yeah.
Eh.
No, but like if I look through and I see a lot of like streams, mostly on YouTube, but Twitch sometimes too. You like Tabor Hill, you know, I've brought him up a few times. He streams straight to YouTube from PlayStation. He doesn't use any fancy computer or anything. Like he has that classic, like in the top corner, like when a chat comes up, it just adds to the tally, right?
Yeah.
Like, straight from PlayStation, it's super easy to stream. So it kind of makes sense to do that. I just don't think it was the best idea to make a whole other platform to do that. Yeah, seems kind of stupid.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Oh, Microsoft.
Yep.
What are we gonna do with you? Same with Amazon. Half the time, tech giants are not that great. Let's be real.
Yeah, they need a lot of smarter people behind them.
Yeah. Let's see what happens to Alphabet Inc.'s YouTube.
Will be
And
interesting.
Google. Yeah. Anything else? We talked about community, Mixer. Even though this is a Twitch episode,
Yep.
we're just referring it to the general world of streaming, right? Like we talked about that kind of
Yeah.
stuff. We talked about the chat. Talked about monetization.
I think the last
ugly,
thing I'll
the
mention
ugly and the
is
ugly.
I really like how Twitch allows for like customization. Because like if I click into any of these streams, there's like, ooh, there's a frame around this person's
Yeah, there's a
webcam. You
really
can have
nice
chat on
page.
screen. You can have like notifications pop up. I really
The
like
overlays, right?
yeah,
Like,
overlays.
YouTube has that. It's just so much harder, or it takes paid,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like I can't do that straight. Where I can do that straight to Twitch.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm tempted. Like, no, I should just do a random Twitch stream and just see if I can do the overlays just to test it, just for science.
Full of science.
Then we can do a little YouTube reel thing.
Yeah,
I
totally.
can record a video because I saw my friend apparently had a whole 15-minute video on Instagram. So I can do like a full video, like a little review for a Nerd Rant.
Yeah, totally.
Look forward to that. You should go follow the at Nerd Rant podcast and Instagram. Wait, what?
Go follow Nerd
Follow
Rant
at
on
Nerd Rant
Instagram.
podcast at Instagram and Twitter.
Yep. Good job. You're professional.
And if you're on Spotify, hit the bell. JJ, I remember when you didn't realize there was a bell. It was kind of funny.
Yeah, totally.
Yep, JJ's a
Ding
bot. Do you know who's even a bigger bot?
Jaden.
Jaden's mom.
Wow. Jaden's mom. Wow, we're stretching out to her.
Yeah. I mean, let's think about it. How did Jaden become such a bot?
This is
It
true.
had to take a bigger bot. Anyways, I think we're gonna end it on how do you feel about Twitch? This is the last sentence of
Twitch
the episode.
needs
It's
mental
bad.
health.
Bye.